Good evening, our family. How is everyone doing? Hoot hoot. Good evening, Pam. How are you doing? Welcome in the chat. Good evening, Dark Lord Minute. How are you doing? Hey, there's Tammy, y'all. Welcome in the chat, sister. Hoot. Let's see, who else do we have? I'm going to have to catch up on that chat. Good evening, Chris. Welcome into chat. How are you doing? Good evening, Jennifer. Welcome into chat. How are you doing? Hoot hoot. Apparently, Junior's going crazy in the kitchen. Good evening, Amber. Welcome into chat. How are you doing? Oh, there's Pete. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. There's Angela, my dear sister. How are you doing? Hoot hoot. Uh-oh. Trouble in the house. It's October Opal. How you doing, darling? Hoot hoot. Hey, Bicky, welcome into chat. How are you doing? Hoot hoot. What, baby?
Just grabbing drinks.
Okay.
I'm gonna head out back.
Okay. Well, you know where I'm gonna be.
Yep.
Good evening. How is everyone doing? Oh my, you still cooking apple butter? I did say you, Dark Lord Minute. You was the second person out of my lips. Yes, I did, Pam. You were first. I said both of you ones. I'm making sure I didn't miss anybody else. No, I saw you two talking first. Oh, that's why you didn't see it. You had an ad. Pam, you were first. Dark Lord Minute was second. And Dark Lord Minute, you should know better. You know I love you. Oh, sorry, folks, but I had said hello to everybody, even hooted you in. Good evening, Deanne. Hoot hoot, how are you doing? Oh, I know it. I can take teasing, don't you worry. I know, y'all. I apologize about the ads, but unfortunately, I have to roll them now. If I was rich or had a lot of money, y'all wouldn't see an ad one. I promise you that. Good evening, John. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot, how are you doing? You got that right. Here comes trouble. Who was that? Travis Tritt? Yeah. I am feeling so much better. That crap is gone. Oh my gracious. Good evening, Renegade Black Sheep. How are you doing? But yeah, all it took was that one big mug of tea. Took me a while to get it down. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't the greatest tasting thing. But you know what? One mug of that tea knocked it out. I drank a second mug the next day just to make sure that it understood that it needed to go. Good evening, LP. How are you doing? No, it wasn't no Datura tea. Ooh, no. Tell you that stuff's nasty. And The Datura liqueur is even worse. No, I haven't because I've been just so busy, y'all. I have got to get the jellyfish back. I know Pete had got a hold of him, and he had told Pete that he was doing okay. I wasn't going to harass Lawrence, but yep, since I haven't heard from Lawrence yet, I'm going to harass Lawrence. Hey, grandma duty's always a good thing. Hey, Forest Girl, welcome into chat. Hoot hoot, how are you doing? I am doing good. I feel better. I'm slowly getting my strengths back up because let me tell you that I like to, when I get sick, let it run its course so my immune system will build up. I'd already been wondering and kind of worrying, not really worrying, but I knew that I was too stressed out, and if I wasn't careful, something was going to get me. Well, it got me because I had took a week break off of my usnea and my elderberry tinctures, and it nailed me. So I figure, okay, I'm gonna let it run its course. What, 24 hours, 48 hours at the most? No, 3 solid days. After 3 days, I said, nope, you're not staying any longer. Now I have found out that I have 3 out of the 12 wild lettuces in my backyard growing. So I know of which one is. I think I know what the second flowering one is. I know what the third one is. Good evening, Where to Begin Homestead. Welcome into chat. How are you doing? Man, I'll take 75 any day, let me tell you. Today has been a blessing. We've been in the 70s today, and let me tell you, it's amazing, but it's not going to last long at all. Yeah, no, 3 days was the limit, and then it had to be evicted because it was to the point it was bad enough my bones were starting to hurt. So I knew one, I was getting dehydrated, and two, they were kicking in, making white blood cells. So I knew it was time to make the tea. And that's why I gave y'all the recipe to make that tea. I'm telling you, now, I'm not going to lie, it don't taste great, but let me tell you, one mug completely stopped it. The next day after the mug of tea, I felt great. I thought I was, you know, ready to go and everything. Yeah, I went shopping, realized real fast just how much it had took out of me. So yeah, soak it in, soak that cool weather in while you can. I haven't done nothing, Chris. I don't know why it would be, but YouTube's been acting weird. It really has been. Yeah, 75 is getting out in the garden weather and working all day long. Well, it's not me doing it. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, 50s and 60s is great. Yes. It's not me, y'all, I promise. Uh-oh, Amber's up to something. I don't know, John. I'm not doing nothing, I promise y'all. I am not doing anything. Yes, plantain, usnea. Now, not plantain like the banana thing, not that kind of plantain. Usnea, plantain, and some ginger, and I used raw local honey. It wasn't me. It had to been John. Now, unless Homestead Aquarius is hiding in the darkness. Yes, I used. They call it because they measure ginger differently. I used a big piece, bigger than my thumb, long. It depends on how much ginger you like. Now, the more ginger you put into it, the spicier it can be. So use the amount of ginger that you like. I wouldn't doubt it was you too. And let me tell you, they tried to. Uh, have any of y'all seen a short pop up for today about the black widow spider? Because I finally just had to stop waiting for it to check a short. It took, it was at the 30-minute mark just checking, and I finally just said, forget it. Good evening, Catherine. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Okay, well then, yeah, I'm gonna have to go post that then. Yes, it ginger and garlic's good, but I was wanting to cut and kill the stomach bug. Oh, you did see the spider video? Okay. No problem. I just wanted to make sure they're getting bad because, I post stuff they don't want people to know about. Ooh, ooh, that sounds good. October Opal, congratulations. Yeah, I was taught from a very young age you pay attention to everything around you. Everything. You don't walk with your eyes up in the sky, you keep your eyes on the ground. I mean, the way I was trained is you can look straight, still see the ground, and still see the sky. It takes practice. But I was bent over. I was pulling out some plastic birdhouse gourds that Angela had gave me, and inside of one of them was the biggest, fattest, healthiest black widow spider. Now, usually, if things are outside, I leave them alone. But it was in an area that I frequent a whole lot. So, unfortunately, she had to go because I got to stay alive to take care of Junior. Now, you can survive a black widow spider bite, but it's a rough, rough recuperation. Hey, Carol, welcome into chat. How are you doing, Hoot Hoot? He's out on the back porch, sitting down. Yeah, now I have found out I am not a thank gracious. Now, I'm not going to try to find out what the black widow, but some people are not allergic to brown recluse bites. Thank gracious, I am one of those people. Now, I have been bit over 27 times. I'll get the hot red spot, but I don't get the rot spot. It'll be hot for a while and red, and then it just completely goes away. But down here in the south, you have to watch out for brown recluses and black widows. Now, of course, I mean, wolf spiders aren't bad, but they'll get you too. Another thing, I don't pay attention to the webs. I look for that glossy black body. They don't have a hairy body. They have a, it shines. It's a shiny, like high gloss enamel body. Yep, that's true, Chris. I agree with you on that one. But you know where the worst place is for that? Australia. Everything in Australia is mad and wants to kill you. Everything. And unfortunately, they have some of the best rocks and everything down there. But yeah, no. There's too many things that's mad and wants to kill you. I've always wanted to go there, but no, I'm good. I'm good. Wait, I missed something. Okay. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, Tammy. Now, a dear sister of mine's son had just got a very nice, beautiful tattoo on his chest. A brown recluse got him right in the middle of that tattoo and messed everything up. See, the thing is, that was in one of those plastic birdhouse gourds. Thank gracious, I looked down and automatically saw her. And, well, I made the video so other people would know what to look for. And she kind of jumped at me. I told her, I said, I'm sorry, honey. Well, actually, I said, I'm sorry, grandmother spider. But no, not today, not any other day. And I apologize for killing it, but I did. I can't take any chances. I'm around that area way too much. Oh, yeah, the koala bears? Yeah, they stay drunk all the time. And be thankful that they stay drunk because they aren't sweet and loving little animals. Neither are panda bears. Good evening, almost homesteading. Welcome into chat. How are you doing? Yeah, no. Australia has way too many things that just want to kill you. That's good. I'm gonna try that one next time. Hold on, I'll find out. The Aussie can tell me. Y'all, give me a minute here. Not meaning to be rude. I can't holler down the hallway because my niece is working. Now, let's see. Oh, what is that? Is it? Sorry, y'all. Not meaning to be rude. I think it's a huntsman or something like that. I'll find out here in a minute, y'all. That's if he hears the text. Oh, that's wonderful to hear that you're feeling better. Mullein is amazing. Plants will tell you how to be used. They tell you how to be used. Mullein, you can smoke, it will stop an asthma spell like that. Hold on. I think I got an answer. Which one? There are several. It, what was it? Hold on, y'all. I don't remember where. It's a ground dweller. It senses vibration and runs after people. Hold on, y'all. Not meaning to be rude, but I can't holler down the hallway. If my niece wasn't working, yeah, I could. Hey, A. Perry, welcome into chat. How are you doing? All right, squirrel moment. Mullen. Plants, like I said, plants will tell you how to use them. Mullen, you can smoke straight. And I tell people, use, uh, um, I make stone pipes. You can smoke through that. Corncob pipes, regular pipe tobacco. Try not to use the filters because you lose the medicinal benefit in the filter. Will stop an asthma spell like that. You can drink it as a tea, it'll do the same thing. Smoking it works faster, and you're not going to hack a lung up doing it. Well, the other stuff that, people will not realize that you don't get medicinal benefits really from smoking that, and you nearly cough up both lungs means it's not meant to be smoked. That one is supposed to be ingested. No, I don't want no tarantulas. No, I'm good. I'm not scared of them, but there's limitations to things. Funnel web spider. There you go. Crosshairs and hunting scopes. Oh, that's interesting. Sending my bandwidth into overdrive. Yeah, it's the funnel web. The Sydney funnel web. I'm sorry, y'all. I have no idea what's going on. Let me see how low is. Oh, can you hear me now? Yeah, I don't blame you. No, I won't use a medicinal plant for toilet paper. No, it's the funnel web spider. Huntsman's another one. Hey, Larks, welcome into chat. How are you doing? Well, it's the Sydney funnel web, is what he's calling it. It's the one that makes the big funnel shaped web underground. Oh, I love jumping spiders. Oh, you picked some more maters. Hey, Tracy Marie, welcome into chat. How are you doing? Hello, KP Heathen. How are you doing? Welcome into chat. Okay, let's move on. Stop. Hey, Barry, how are you doing? Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. Stopped in. Okay, thanks to Angela and her gift, I went down into Mississippi because you can't find it up here. I went down into Mississippi. I found me only 3 bottles of cheap 100 proof vodka. Only 3. I'm telling you now, people, they are making sure that they can't, the liquor store. And this is a big one and a really good one. And I appreciate everyone that works in this liquor store. Extremely polite, very well mannered men. They say that it's getting almost impossible for them to get 100 proof vodka. He said it's easy. They can get 80 proof very easily. So if you ask me, they're making it hard for us to get 100 proof because they know that's what we need. Now, I did notice they've got 95 proof now instead of 100, but they had 3 bottles of 100 proof left. I snagged those thanks to Angela. Bless you, sister, and thank you. Um, so while we were down there, I stopped at. I should have videoed this, y'all. I really should have. It made me sick to my stomach. I stopped at a place that sells vegetables, fruits, plants, any kind of garden metalwork that you could possibly want. I saw prices on things that I know my daddy was rolling in his grave because I saw it. The big old beautiful rattlesnake watermelons, $17 for a watermelon. I thought it had said $7.99 or $6.99. I walked over because I was going to grab me one of those old fashioned rattlesnake watermelons to bring home, not only to eat but get seeds out of. No, that watermelon stayed right there on that table. And there were several folks looking at it, shaking their heads. And I told them, I said, there's going to be a cold day in hell before I pay that much for a watermelon. $17. It was horrid. And then they had a $15 and a $13, and it went down to $7 was the cheapest watermelon. No, they can stay there. Hey Barry. No, I need the vodka to make tinctures with. I don't drink it. Okay. Listen, them snakes down in Australia don't play. But yeah, no, I did not get the vodka to drink, y'all. I make medicine with it. Well, if Junior gets his way, we'll be getting a distiller. Yep, it's not that hard. And you can actually buy distillers on Amazon as well. But we've looked at, since he was in the hospital, Methodist, the first hospital from hell, um, he got hooked on watching moonshiners. Lord, I'm telling you, I worried about that man. Hello, Mike. Welcome into chat. How are you doing? 3 tomatoes for $7. Um, at the vegetable place, you got. It depends. These tomatoes were so freaking big, y'all. We grabbed a red one because Junior looked at me. He said seeds. I'm like, okay, baby. He grabbed some purple bell peppers because of seeds. He's listening to me, y'all. He's listening. But the one thing I couldn't pass up, and videos coming later, unfortunately, this year I'm not going to get to grow tomatoes because when Junior went into the hospital the second time, all my tomatoes and all my hot peppers, and I'm trying not to cry, just burnt up in the hoop house. So I lost all those. I don't want a chance. I mean, I could take a chance starting some tomatoes now. I might get a few ripe ones, but more than likely they're going to be all green. Not that that's a bad thing, but yeah. I know, quit rubbing it in, Chris, about the Mennonites being right there. Okay, Pam, darling, you take care and we'll see you next Monday night. Yeah, I'll eat something else because I'm not paying 17 for a watermelon. Okay, now that I'm kind of caught up, hoot hoot, Pam, you take care. Oh, what's it called? It's a tube thing. It's not a hydrometer. It might be. Um, they're easy to get a hold of. I think it's a hydrometer. It's like an old fashioned candy thermometer, but you float it in alcohol and it'll tell you what the alcohol percentage is. Oh my gracious, Tennessee, that'd be Chris, that'd be great. I wished I could. If I had a car, I'd drive or vehicle, I'd drive in a heartbeat to get them. All right, they had a basket, and it was five great big, beautiful, I mean, massive green tomatoes. And I'm like going, mm, I want them so bad. And then I looked at the other table. I could either pay $7.98 for the five great big massive green tomatoes in the basket, or pay $2.98 a pound for the loose ones. Now I walked right back over and grabbed that basket, so I'm gonna be doing a fried green tomato video. Yay, my brain remembered it. I've got so much packed in this brain. Sometimes it gets jumbled around. Good evening, Ruby. Welcome into chat. How are you doing, Hoot Hoot? I haven't studied up on a bleeding heart tincture, so I don't know about that one. Okay, Chris, go right ahead. Oh my God, fried green tomatoes, y'all. It is to die for. Yes, you can. The best way to freeze your sliced green tomatoes is slice your cut your green tomatoes up, lay them on a cookie sheet lined with parchment paper. Freeze them singularly first. Once they are frozen separately, stick them in. You got to work fast because you do not want them to defrost. Now, if you want to, you can go on and bread them and then freeze them and then put them in bags. But before you go to cook them, put them on a plate separately or on another tray, and then that way they can kind of defrost instead of becoming one big pile of goo. And that way you can then fry them. I love fried green tomatoes. Let me tell you, you can put them on, uh, we call, we make BSTs because we like bacon, spinach, and tomato. We're not great big lettuce people, but let me tell you, flop a big old fried slice of fried green tomato on a BST. You can put them on sandwiches. You can put them on burgers. I eat them plain. Now, I ended up getting a bag of potatoes because I'm going to make fresh cream potatoes. And I'm going to thaw out a pork loin, chop it up, and cut it into chops. And I'm going to bake that. And I'm going to make some gravy with pork loin juice. And we're going to have pork loin chops, cream potatoes and gravy, and fried green tomatoes. So I can dip. I like my fried green tomatoes and gravy. Yes, it works well. You can, like I said, you want to do your tomatoes on a cookie sheet lined with parchment paper so they don't stick. And you can either freeze them that way plain, or like I said, go on and batter them up, freeze them, on the tray separately, and that way you can just stick them straight into a freezer bag. Now, do not defrost them as one whole bag, but when you go to defrost them, take them out and slowly let them defrost a little bit and then fry them. Just be extra careful because there'll be a little more moisture there, so your grease might get you. Now, dandelion wine. Make sure you have a good recipe to follow. Dandelion wine can either turn out wonderful or ungodly nasty. Just have a good recipe for it. Okay, Pete, thank you so much. I hope you got to see the video this morning. Thank you, Pete, for your gift. That was a true blessing. Thank you. And You take care of Pete, and we'll see you next Monday night. Oh, that sounds good, Chris. Yes, dandelion wine can be good. Oh my God, purple whole peas. Oh yeah, let me tell you about that. They had a deep freeze at the vegetable place. I think it was a gallon and a half of purple whole peas. They wanted 11.99 for them. All right, let me catch up, y'all. Man, I need to make some cornbread. I really do. That sauce sounds so good. Ooh, I love rattlesnake beans. I really do. I was going to go home Tuesday morning. I'm at family's house. Then, oh yeah, I got to remind y'all, I have my first interview on a YouTube channel tomorrow night. Um, Heavenly Hills Homestead. Y'all keep an eye on the community tab tonight. I will post all the information. I have a live stream interview to do tomorrow night. All right, I was going to go home tomorrow morning because I'm going to get some kind of garden, some seeds, something in the ground this year. I've got a bad late start, but Junior comes first regardless. But I'm going to have some kind of garden, some way, somehow. Then I remembered, oh crap, I've got the interview tomorrow night. All right. Well, I had told Junior we was going to go home Wednesday morning. And then I realized, why go home Wednesday morning when his doctor's visit's Thursday? So we're staying here till Thursday. But I'm getting seeds in the ground, y'all, some way, somehow. Yeah, blackberry brandy. Drink slowly. Drink very slowly. I would love to have some purple hull seeds. I don't think I have any. I'm I just finally gave up trying to do anything, but I'm getting seeds in the ground one way or another. Closet wine drinker. Oh, believe me, I'm getting my green beans, my pole beans up. I'm getting my pole llamas up. I'm getting my cow peas up. I still have time for okra. I still have time for pumpkins, certain pumpkins, not all. I do not have time for my gourds this year, which is kind of heartbreaking. I have some time left for a few pumpkins. I have plenty of time for watermelons and cantaloupes and cucumbers and stuff like that. But yeah, it's just heartbreaking. I mean, I'm I didn't expect all of this to go down, not whatsoever, with his heart. Well, not his heart, but his artery. Um, I still got to get basil going. I lost 3 trays of my basil. Um, got to get the okra going. 'Cause I lost 2 massive trays of okra plants. Some of the okra I don't have seed for anymore, but I still have other okra seed. Um, I lost all my basil. I had so much beautiful basil up, and it's just heartbreaking. I'm still trying to find my I got some beans because I busted out laughing because of the name. So, and no, I'm not beating myself up, so nobody get on to me. I got some pole beans called Fat Man. So I thought it was kind of cute that a fat woman was going to plant some fat men. So, yes, I like play on words. I'm not beating myself up. But yeah, there's a lot of Appalachian beans I want to try. Yes, it is a pole bean named Greasy Grits. Oh no, I'm good on basil seeds. I've got plenty of basil. I've got plenty of basil, but I mean basil seeds. It was the fact that I don't know how the still have not figured out how the um, sunscreen came off the hoop house, but it did, and everything fried. I think somebody might have tiptoed in the backyard and done it for spite, but I can't say for sure. Hello, Mercury 3 Actual. Welcome into chat. How are you doing? Naked ladies. Yes, they are called naked ladies. They are a lily. They're beautiful. I have a big clump of them in the front yard, and I have a few. I think they survived on the side of the house. The reason they're called naked ladies is that they're also called surprise lilies and several other names. Is the green leaves come up first, then they die back and disappear. Then all of a sudden the flower stalks come up. Oh, believe me, I'm fine with planting late season. I'm fine with that. It's just the fact that I lost hundreds of plants that I had babied and were absolutely beautiful. Now, I'm still going to plant. It's not going to stop me. That's just like, I don't know what's happened with my sweet potatoes. I've had my, and they're not rotten. They're just laying in the ground because I plant my sweet potatoes in dirt to make my slips. I do not like the scraggly look of doing sweet potato slips in water. Now, this orange, I can't think of the name of it's the usual sweet potatoes, the big, beautiful orange ones. They haven't sprouted at all. 2 weeks ago, 2.5, let's just say 2.5 or so, 2.5 weeks ago, I planted. Y'all saw me at those that watched the Asian market trip. Y'all saw me get the Asian purple sweet potato. I don't know. It said Asian purple Asian yams. I don't know what they are. All I know is that pot that I put them in, that might be the whole crop of sweet potatoes, yams, whatever that I grow this year. They went crazy. I have slipped. I know I've got 100 slips probably easy. Oh, it wouldn't be the first. Well, they done, you know, robbed the car, stole from the car. They stole my cooking stove. They've now done stole two propane tanks. Yeah, I don't put nothing past anybody around where I live. And that's why I tell people I'm glad people can neighbor. I'm not about to neighbor where I'm at. Oh, you lucky rat getting to go fishing. Yeah, I have double. I have the regular, just what they call ditch lilies, also known as corn lilies. Thanks to the botanic garden, I have double, uh, double layered flowering day lilies. Thanks to my sister Angela, and I think they came from her aunt's house. I have triple layered blooming daylilies. Yep, they've been having fun, but yeah, that's fixing to come to a halt. Some are called ubi. Some are ubi is more of crap. I had it. It got lonely and it left. Um, there are now. I tried to get a hold of. They were sold out the day I was at the Asian market. They had the Hawaiian sweet potatoes. Now I'd like to gotten those because those are an amazing dark purple. They have Asian yams and they also have sweet potatoes. Now it might be the Japanese sweet potatoes that actually started in Colombia. They were grown in Colombia and then sent to Japan. I've been trying to research to figure out what I have. All I know is it's sprouting like crazy. No, the the car was the last thieving um before they stole the catalytic converter and everything. Yes, they did get it. Um they had stole because nobody, we had been there 5 years. Nobody had stolen anything. Um, they had stole propane tank and my propane cooker. Then they got the car, but I don't know what's wrong with people. People don't know how to behave anymore. No, I'm good, Chris. No, I don't want no durian. No, No, I do not want any stinky fruit. Yeah, potato bread's easy to make and it's delicious. All right, give me time. I'll make a video. I'll make a video. Hey, living a rogue life. Welcome into chat. How are you doing? Now I know sometimes with the ubi, if you do it right, you can also make the what is that in Hawaii? Uh, poi poo poo pow pow. That main dish in Hawaii, you can use ubi for as well. Yeah, no, I'm with Mercury. I'm not about to try it. I know I've seen people try that and hurl immediately after swallowing it. No, thank you. I'm good. No. Oh, believe me, they're going to get what's coming to them. You don't steal from people when they're beat down. You don't. You don't. It's sad. Hey, Perry, you eat the stinky fruit. Now, I'll tell you, October Opal, that massive Asian market I go to, they look at me like I lost their mind. They don't know what horseradish is. I'm hoping yours does. Yes, now you can get now. If you want to grow sugar cane, it's a little late now to do it or try to grow it. You can get your sugar cane starts there because you just get the canes and cut them up. But like I said, it's a little late for that. You can get your lemongrass. As long as there's a base on the lemongrass, it'll root. There's a lot of stuff you can get at the Asian market. Yeah, no. Listen, I was raised in the hood. I knew, everybody knew around the neighborhood when somebody was cooking chitlins. Now, I know Durian makes chitlins like it's nothing. No, I've seen too many people hurl. If you like it, I'll take your word for it. No, I'm good. There's certain things that needs to stay a mystery. Now, what does jackfruit taste like? I got leery and I was scared that it was durian because I get those two mixed up. And I was leery of the jackfruit. Yeah, it's supposed to get back hot as can be here too. Now, before you say you avoid chitlins, remember chitlins are also sausage casings. So we all don't avoid chitlins. We just avoid. Now, from what I've heard, if they're cleaned right, now my daddy loved chitlins, but only liked them if they were fried after being cooked. I don't know. I didn't experience that. He went to other people's houses to eat that. But I do know supposedly if you get somebody that knows what they're doing, you won't smell chitlins cooking. Yep, I will do. It is way too early. Squirrel season, and I don't know why they do this here in Tennessee. Squirrel season starts in August. It is way too hot to be hunting no squirrels. I I know I've done promise for 2 winters that I'll do a squirrel cooking video. I'm gonna have third time's gonna be the charm, and I'm gonna have to get around to doing it. You can also can squirrel up as well. Squirrel is good if it's cooked right. If you know the person who's cooking it. Smell that house a quarter mile away. Sweet onion dumpster water. Are you kidding me? Because I can't have juicy fruit gum anymore. Now, if that's what jackfruit tastes like, now, oh my gracious. No, I love chicken livers. Absolutely love chicken livers. May? When did they open up a May squirrel season? They're having babies and stuff in May. Yeah, good old squirrel cooked over a campfire. Yes. Oh, that is weird. I'm driving to your house for dinner. Chicken liver. It's good fish bait. But no, if you're anemic, the fastest way, and I know a lot of people are going to go, ew, but the fastest way to build your liver up, not your liver, build up your iron levels in your body is chicken liver. So, yeah, I enjoy chicken liver because once in a while when my iron crashes, it's not pretty. It's not pretty at all. Well, not only that, but I don't hunt squirrel until after the first really hard frost. Or actually, I wait for 3 hard frosts to be honest, because I don't want to get no worms. Yes, squirrels have worms. Once the freezes and everything comes, it kills the worms. Oh my God, October opal, that sounds good. Well, yeah, I'd rather eat steak too, but they're getting way too proud of that stuff. Yep, sorrel is extremely high. Yep, and high in iron. Yep, spinach is good. No, I'm not going to eat no raw liver now. No, baby, Jack Purtle's is only a local restaurant. I've told you that before, baby. Yep, I have converted Junior to many foods because I cook it. Now, if I don't cook it, he usually won't eat it anywhere else. But yeah, there's Junior. He has chimed in. See, I don't do the heart because Cherokee Customs. It's it's a custom handed down to my family. We don't eat the hearts because it's the life force of the animal. So we bury the when we do it. Clean chickens, anything like that. The heart is always buried back into the ground to give thanks for the life that was given. Oh no, oxtails has been ridiculous for a long time. Now I'll eat gizzards if they're good, if they're cooked right and they're good and soft. But yeah, the best liver to me will always be venison deer liver. That's the best liver there is. There was something else I wanted to talk about. Tammy, you still in chat? Or did you fall asleep or get pulled away? Lizard gizzards. Okay, Tammy, question for you. Because at the moment I cannot remember. Which one is the yellow? If I remember right, the yellow flowering wild lettuce is the prickly wild lettuce, right? Okay, the Canadian. All right, now the because I'm doing a refresher, y'all. Stress sucks. The pink flowering one, it's not really pink, it's a pinkish purplish. Is that the wild blue lettuce or is that a different one? Yes, there's 12 different wild lettuces. I now know for a fact I have 3 in my backyard. Hence why I was thankful that I got the 3 bottles of 100 proof vodka because I'm going to make one batch of each kind of the wild lettuces that I have to see what the difference is. Okay, all right, that's what I thought it was, the tall blue lettuce. All right, and I got the, oh, what did they call it? My mind's going, I tell y'all. Um, it's the big leaf wild lettuce. I know there's 12, and I know I have 3 of them so far. It actually works very good when made correctly. Lord, let me tell you, it is all over the place at my place. It's everywhere. And I'm going to try to keep the seeds separate. Well, it ain't gonna be no try. It's gonna only be do. I'm gonna keep the pink seeds together. I'm gonna keep the yellow seeds together, and this new ungodly tall, big leafed wild lettuce that has just shown up out of nowhere. Oh, some of them's over. This big one is some's over 10 foot tall and still not ready to bloom yet. Has OCO Bounty, how are you doing, sister? Welcome into chat. Oh, yeah, the wild lettuce has itty bitty blooms, little bitty single blooms. Yep, I've got to get some motherwort going. Yes, autocorrect is evil. Oh, I'll be more than happy to. Yes, yarrow can grow as far south as you are. Yes. Just if you have a kind of shady, a little shady spot, dapple sun, it'll do fine. Well, the motherwort is best for women that have menstrual problems, um, female problems. Motherwort is a very good plant to have. Yeah, that's why I said if she had a shady spot to grow it, it'd do great. Look up Siberian motherwort. Dark Lord Minute. Yes. He'll Dark Lord Minute will be having a constant pot of motherwort tea on the stove going. All right, that's the third plantain that I was talking about in the plantain video. There's the broadleaf, the narrow leaf. Oh God, what is that third one called? Um, it's in the description box below the plantain video I was talking about. Okay, Mercury 3, welcome. I'm just glad that you came over for chat. Know that you are welcome anytime. And I do my live stream from 6 to 8 Central Time every Monday night. Now that big one they're talking about, it gets bigger than the broadleaf. It's even bigger. And right now, brain cannot remember. Black seed. There we go, A Perry. Yes, black seed plantain. Yeah, it gets taller and the leaves are a whole lot bigger. I'm glad to hear that. Now we hope to see you again next Monday night. Yeah, mugwort can be iffy. Let me tell you, my artemisia's growing like crazy now. What I've got to get busy harvesting is my sweetgrass. It has lost its ever loving mind and has took over all everywhere outside of, now of course the grow bed that I had for it fell apart and the sweetgrass just went wild. Welcome back, Janice. I'm glad you came back. Hello, Rushing Wind Mountain. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. I know this is your first time. Welcome in. Yeah, I had heard about that before, but I never got to look into it. Okay, living a rogue life, you take care and thank you for coming in to chat. Hope to see you next Monday night. Yes, yes, I will, Dark Lord Minute. I definitely will. Oh, where'd Q squeeze in at? How did I miss Q? I'm sorry, Q. Welcome into chat. How are you doing, darling? Yes, and I was going to tell everybody pay attention to what you eat. Pay attention to everything. You know, and of course, I'm hoping if I disappear, I'll just start up another chat. FDA has approved lab grown chicken. Now, get this. FDA has approved all of this crap. Fake meat, crap grown in a petri dish. But what I do is illegal now? Let that sink in. And like I said, I don't know how much longer I'll last on YouTube, but I'm not going to stop posting what I do. Yes, Q is sneaky. Just like last night on your live stream, Barry, she threw three of us under the bus with no problems. I know how Q is. I'm watching her. Yep, fake chicken. They've already got fake hog, fake cow. Yeah, fake fish. But yeah, it's getting worse, y'all. And I've been warning everyone that train's picking up speed, and we don't have much longer. We don't have much longer. Let me tell you here, it's getting very, very creepy. They are clearing fertile, good farmland, and they're building apartment complexes like crazy here. You know that you'll own nothing and be happy? Yeah. Yep, that locomotive's becoming a bullet train. But yeah, not too far from family house going that way. Extremely good farmland. Gone. Gone. They're tearing it down. Going this way, um, they done took really good fertile farmland and built, affordable housing. Nothing that costs $300,000 a house is affordable, and every house is identical. And then, of course, before that is a big apartment complex. Yes, we have a 15-minute city being built. Um, well, it's a little worse than a 15-minute city. It's in Stanton, Tennessee, just a little ways from Millington. It's the it's called the Oval City. Oval, OVAL, in case you can't understand my southern. Hold on a minute. The reason why they're calling it an oval city is it's going to be built all around the Ford electric vehicle battery plant. Now, in this little oval city is going to be nothing but apartments, and those apartments are only going to be for the people who work in the battery plant. You're going to have the grocery store there, your movie theater, everything. You're not allowed to have vehicles. You will be shuttled around anything you want. And I'm beginning to think they're not going to let people get out of that city. So, yeah. And one of the guys that's in, one of the engineers in charge of building this crap, people will enjoy being spaced closely together in apartments. Humans love to be in tight apartments. I'm like going, I don't know what humans you're talking about. No. I run from apartments. I've had one time of living in an apartment. Not again. Now I'm gonna catch up on the chat. I'm like you, Barry. Already have about nothing. I'm happy. But no, actually, believe it or not, I think now China has surpassed Bill Gates on how much American soil they own. I think they have now surpassed Bill Gates. Well, here's the problem with the not allowed to sell GMO seeds. Here's the problem. There is not enough perimeter separation from these crops, and they've already admitted that there's already been cross contamination between GMO and regular crops. They've already admitted it. You'll be surprised, Dark Lord. They'll be showing up there for long. They've already got planned where they're going to be building them. Good evening, Lonnie. Welcome into chat. How are you doing? That's good, Lonnie. I like that one. Yeah, I know. I mean, it's not so much what they're smoking, it's where are they getting this Kool-Aid from? Okay, Chris, go ahead. Yeah, it's horrible what they do in them apartments over in China for those workers. It's horrid. It's horrid. Yeah, Europe has quite a few of them. Yep, very true. Oh, hey, Nancy P. Welcome into chat. How have you been doing, honey? Haven't seen you in a while. Are you doing okay? I'm telling you, I will go run and hide in a cave deep in the woods before I'll go ever go into one of those apartments. You're not going to make me. I will run to the woods in a heartbeat. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff they put in the food, and I'm actually shocked. And it actually saddens me too, especially Americans. I just don't know what's happened to people. They will not group together for these causes like cancer and potato chips and stuff and fight the system. United, we are dangerous, and that's why they do everything they possibly can to keep us separated. No, they're still part of the EU up there as well. Yep, I'm gonna have to send out smoke signals. Mama Owl is here. Oh, what'd you do, Angela? Did you go buy more apples? You must have went and got some more apples. Oh, and I got to send you that chocolate apple butter recipe. Yep, Mama Owl will send the smoke signals up. Owl silhouette in the sky. I like that one. I like that can possibly be made. Oh my gracious, that sounds good, Bounty. Yes, chocolate apple butter. You use cocoa powder, raw cocoa powder, not what you make hot chocolate with, but cocoa powder. If you like Tootsie Rolls, If you like the flavor of Tootsie Rolls, the apple butter tastes the same. Y'all just gonna have to wait as soon as I can get supplies. When I have the funding for supplies, I will make the video. Believe me, we've been talking about the Owl Family Commune for a while. Now look, y'all, you don't have to delete your comments, y'all. Unless you made a typing error. But we still read typonies. Don't feel like you have to erase your comments, okay? Unless you're being ugly. And then yes. Wait a minute, I missed something. Hold on. Okay, as long as, if it's an error or something. But please don't feel like you have to delete any comments, okay? Good evening, Terry Sunflower, and welcome into chat. How are you doing? Believe me, I would love to win the lottery if I could ever get to play the lottery. I would. I would buy. I was looking at a big parcel of land in upper Mississippi. Would have been wonderful. Good evening, Howie. Welcome into chat. How are you doing? Oh my gracious, I wished I had 70 pounds of tomatoes. I was looking at what was it? It was a 20 or 25-pound box of beautiful big tomatoes today. I almost cried. I wanted to bring some home so bad, but they were $35 a box. But yeah, I was looking at, what was it? Of course, I was dream looking, y'all. Dream looking. It was I think it was close to 800 acres, something like that. They wanted almost 2 million for it. But it had 2 fully stocked lakes on it. It already had a barn on it. Part of it was already fenced because it was cow pasture. I think 500 acres of it was wooded. Would need to be a portable sawmill and little cabins, and yeah, raised gardens, everything. That's fine, Barry. Go right ahead. Go right ahead. Yeah, it was extremely expensive, but you know what? It was isolated. Yeah, it had a couple small roads by it, but it was isolated. It was almost 800 acres. Mississippi taxes are not that bad, y'all. Not that bad. And everybody could have, I hate to say it, like a tiny cabin. Yep. Have big commune. We'd have security and everything. Oh my gracious, that'd be wonderful. Oh, there's tofu. Hello, darling. How are you doing? Been worried about you. How are you doing, darling? You've been missed. No, actually, believe it or not, that's expensive for land down here in the South. That's actually expensive. I am fine with that, October Opal. But yeah, I mean, small sawmill, we'd have to make sure that we did not take out all the woods. I know for a fact there are plenty of deer. Well, there was. I don't know what they've done with it yet, but deer, turkey, wild hogs, you name it. There was wildlife. As long as we don't clear cut, sorry, y'all, don't clear cut, don't wipe out all the animals, hunt responsibly, grow food responsibly, we all work together, can everything, we'll be fine. Yep, would be a great big, the way I look at it, the way I would want to have it set up is a big community kitchen. Uh, have it to where we could have it screened in because we're gonna have to learn to do without air conditioning. Eventually, people's gonna have to learn to do without power, but have it screened in so we didn't get sucked dry during the summer months and be able to close that back off, have a wood stove going in there so we be fine during the winter, big full kitchen and everything. Oh, that is wonderful to hear, tofu. That is great. I'm sorry, I was trying not to yawn, believe me. Good evening, Gear. How have you been doing? Hello, local Okie. Welcome in the chat. Yep, and I'd like to have a huge central, like a wood burning, like open stove so we could roast meat. Uh, Homestead Aquarius is there, there'd have to be pizzas made, but be able to cook bread and everything. And it's not hard to build, y'all. But yeah, I have great ideas, wonderful thoughts, wonderful plans, zero money. Dreams. Dreams every once in a while come true. Yeah, we would build a smokehouse for the for smoking the meats. Yep, out of clay and mud and straw. We would build the pizza oven. Yep, I try to stay as positive as I possibly can. I'm doing way better than I was, Gear. Thank you. But I am still kicking, not as high. Yes, I finally had to talk to myself and come to the realization that I can still kick, but I've got to give up those days of being able to kick like the can dancers. Oh no, I don't give up on my dreams. I just kidnap them and just pretty much strangle them to death, hoping and trying to stay positive that somebody will eventually get rich. Somebody. But no, the way I want to set it up is we'd also have our own chickens, our geese, ducks, turkeys, goats, hogs, cattle, so on, oh, rabbits, and have it to where we were fairly self sufficient and everything. That's what I want to do. Oh no, did it break again? It broke. I know it broke last year. Has it broke again? Listen, I can't help it. I love geese and ducks. The duck eggs I can actually eat without getting sick. Yes, lots of livestock. Now just come to realization it's food. And yes, I can still name an animal and eat it. Oh my God, plum jelly. That sounds so good. I was looking at plums today. The only thing that stopped me is they wanted $8 for a little basket. I was thinking about getting some for Junior and making like a plum cobbler, but yeah, he didn't want it. Yep, I will be tanning hides if have to. We can wear buckskin clothes. It breathes and it's a whole lot better. Oh, that sounds good. Oh, did Gear head out? You grilling again, Gear? Oh, and that's another thing. It came with two different whales on it. So whales were already uh, drilled and had a big, big barn. So yeah, to me it was worth it. No, no possums. No possums. No, I have bad dealings with possums. They're not cute and cuddly like so many people think they are. Yep, I can name them regular names and still eat them. Ooh, sketty. Yeah, it was set up ready to go. Only thing it didn't have a house, but that's easily solvable. Yes, bacon is life. I'm looking forward to finally, eventually getting to do how to make bacon videos. No, no. See, I knew it was coming up. That about the possums eating ticks is a complete lie. I have the write up about it. Um, what is it? Field and Stream done a big write up about the possums and ticks. No, it was cruel. It was inhumane, and you shouldn't do animals this way at all. Here's how they came up with the idea about possums going around, eating ticks. They don't. They they done this test in a laboratory. This starts out like a horror movie, ends like a horror movie. They took, I can't remember, I have the full article, so I will post that on the community tab as well. They took, I think it was 8 to 12 different animals, and they infested these poor animals' feet with hundreds and hundreds of baby ticks and put them in cages. Now, they got the idea that possums love to eat ticks because and this is the only time you'll hear me say poor baby possums. The poor possum was the first one to finally gnaw all of these ungodly, starving, bloodthirsty ticks off of their feet and between their toes and everything. And that's where they got the idea that possums eat ticks in the wild. And I'm not joking with you at all. I'm telling you the truth. It's hideous what they do to animals. And I will post that article for y'all so you can read it for yourselves. Possums are vicious. I have lost cats to possums. I cannot tell you how many times I have walked out on, this is when I lived in the country, walked out onto my front porch to see possums eating the inside of my chickens. I have had possums try to attack my dogs. I have had possums try to attack me. No, they weren't rabid. But yeah, I do not trust possums as far as I could throw them. It was animal cruelty. It absolutely was. Guineas eat ticks, so do ducks, so do geese, so do chickens. Yeah, now these were starved baby ticks, so just imagine how bloodthirsty they were. And they were eating all in. I don't even want to think about it. That it's disgusting. Yes, but they don't care what country folks know. They don't care. I don't know. I don't. It makes personally, from experience, because I've lost quite a few cats because of possums. I don't trust them. I never will. And it makes me nervous every time I see a video about, oh, how cute this possum is. It's up here eating with my cat. It makes me nervous. I'm not. It's the one animal. It's hard for me to think about eating possum because my daddy told me that they would eat possum back in the day, but you have to cage them and clean them out by feeding them corn and clean water and stuff for a month. You got to remember, possums are nothing more than four-legged buzzards. They will eat any and everything dead they possibly can, but some other things do too. Yeah. Yeah, I'd have to be really, really hungry to eat a possum. Yep, possums will eat another possum. I've seen that. Unfortunately, I've seen that horror show driving down the road. Oh man, I'll eat the daylights out of a raccoon, but not until after a hard freeze. Bingo, Dork Lord Minute, bingo. I mean, hey, I've had rattlesnake before. It tastes like chicken. I'm not lying. I'm not joking. It does taste like chicken. But yeah, Jana, Jana one night here in the backyard attacked a possum. I think what happened is her mom, Jana's mama, bought her a dog toy. It looks like a possum. And she loved that toy for a while. And would go out there and just beat the ever living daylights out of that toy. One night, a possum showed up in the backyard. She got a hold of it and just shook the daylights out of it and then laid it down. Possum playing possum. So she just looked at it, sniffed it, walked away because I guess she was done playing with it. And I'm like going, oh no, there's not going to be no wounded possum left running around here. And well, thankful family had a shovel on the back porch, and well, yeah, I done the deed. No, it's just got to be cooked right. That's all. Coon is good. Now I heard porcupine's really good to eat. I've always wanted to try. That's one I haven't tried is the porcupine. Now I used to know how to clean turtles. Now it's been a long time. I'm probably going to have a refresher course on cleaning turtles. Okay, Forest Girl, you take care, darling. It's always good to see you. Hoot hoot, and we'll see you next Monday night. Hello, Jeff. How are you doing? Welcome into chat. Oh man, that's a hot, dirty, dusty job. I've done that before, baling hay. I hope it's been kind of cool there for you. Okay, A. Perry, take care, darling. We will see you next Monday night. You have a blessed week. Hoot hoot. Wait, what did I miss? What on earth did Dark Lord Minute say? There's no telling what he said. Now, you can eat the snapping turtles. Leave the alligator snapping turtles alone because they're on the endangered list. Now, I heard skunk was really good to eat too. Now, I know for a fact groundhogs are delicious. Sorry, mosquitoes coming in. You know, it's starting to get close to dark. Groundhogs are extremely good to eat. Now, a lot of people don't know you want to tan the hide of groundhogs. They come in handy for many things. They make wonderful drum heads, water containers, all kinds of stuff. Or, like back in the day, the ancestors would tan the groundhog skins, and that's what they would make their shoelaces out of. Get some iguanas. You just have to be prepared to shoot the skunk before it sees you. Yep, if you can get it in a trap, even better. And it's in a sack if need be. There's a lot of ways to get a hold of a skunk. Ping pong balls. No, no, Bounty. I'll take your word on that one. I'll take your word on that one. I'm glad to hear that y'all are done branding. I hope it was a good season for you. All right, now Jeff, no overheating. Now you know better than that. Yeah, I just had to take your word on that. Now I know my daddy loved them too, but yeah, Bounty, I'm just gonna have to take your word on that one. Okay, Chris, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it and hope you get to make it next Monday night. Yep, I'm fixing to get off here, see what I can get into. I know I've got to plan several videos. Believe it or not, I have not been able to find a little handheld cherry pitter anywhere. So I've got to sit down and hand pit a whole bunch of cherries to make a video because I want a different spin on a cherry cobbler. Yes, video will be coming out for that one. More than likely, more than likely. Yep, used to could find them everywhere. I know I have one, but it's disappeared. I don't know, Dark Lord Minute. I just busted out laughing on that one. If you notice, I just kept looking down. Yeah, I was thinking about setting something up, but you used to could find them anywhere, nowhere. So I'm like, well, of course, I broke down, got some cherries. Finally, I was going to make maraschino cherries because I can't have the ones in the jar. I got mad at most of all the recipes, so I gave up on that. Um, and so I decided I'm just going to make a cobbler. I've done been to 5 different stores looking for a cherry pitter. Nowhere. See, I can't have the maraschino cherries in the jar. There's one place that I could get them from, but well, I'm boycotting them for a reason. I can't have most maraschino cherries because they have red dye 40 in them. Okay, Vicky, you take care and you have a blessed week as well, and even better tonight. And we will see you next Monday. But yeah, I love maraschino cherries, but I cannot touch them if they have the red dye 40 on them. Yep, I couldn't pass up. I found a sale on the dark sweet cherries for 2.48 a pound. I wanted the sour cherries, but they wanted $4 a pound for them. I'm like, nope. Yep, Amber, I will get on that bread recipe for you as soon as I can. It'll probably come out the beginning of next week. I can't have the red dye 40. It makes me ungodly sick. Ungodly sick. Yep, they're in the spider family, but man, them crabs are tasty. I'm wondering if I take a small bolt, if I can just push it through. Because I don't care what the cherry looks like, as long as I get the pit out. And yeah, because it's all going to be cooked in a cobbler, so it's not going to matter if them cherries are perfect. But I'm saving all them pits because I'm going to try my hand at cherries too. I know it's probably too hot for them here, but hey, better try it than not. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get off of here. I absolutely love spending time with y'all, and I always look forward to Monday night. Now, for everybody that's still here before everybody leaves, don't forget to check the community post or the community tab on my channel. You can do it tomorrow morning ish or whenever you get a chance to, because I've got to post about the interview tomorrow night. I think it's going to be 7 Central Time, 8 Eastern Time. Uh, it'll be my first interview ever. And I'll also post that article that Field and Stream put out about, oh, I get sick thinking about it, about the ticks. Thank you, Barry. Thank you. I appreciate it. Everyone, y'all take care. Y'all stay safe and sound out there. Stay positive. I know it's getting harder. Stay positive. We've got this, and stay safe and sound. Continue to stock and prep, y'all. Every little bit you can. Just try to make sure that it's nutritious because you're going to need the good stuff as much as possible. Don't let paranoia get you. Don't let scammers, above all else, don't let scammers get you. Most of this crap that they're pushing, you don't need. You don't need. Don't trust in a lot of electronic stuff because what you're going to do with that electronic when the grill. I'm thinking about gear. Uh, what you going to do with that when the grid goes down? You're not going to do nothing. Don't put all all of your eggs in one basket. Yeah, a lot of people got generators. They're going to hear them generators and find you. And how you going to put up that much gas to keep them going? Y'all stay safe, stay positive, stay smart. Don't let paranoia eat you away. Don't do it. Paranoia and stress will do nothing but kill you and ruin your immune system. Y'all take care. Know that I love y'all and appreciate y'all more than you realize. And I'm here for you. Sometimes it takes me a while to answer, sometimes I don't see it. My email sometimes acts up, and I'm trying to catch up on comments, y'all. Y'all stay positive. Know that I do love and care for every one of y'all. Stay safe and sound, and may you have a blessed evening tonight and an even better week ahead. And I'll see those that can make it tomorrow night. And for those who can't make it, I will see you next Monday night. Y'all stay safe and sound and know that you are loved. Hoot hoot. I'll see you next Monday night, or I'll see you tomorrow night as well. Y'all take care.